There is no shortage of strong female characters in One Piece. In fact, whether they were born powerful, acquired it through training, or obtained an ability by eating one of the notorious devil fruit, there are so many capable women in One Piece that for many fans, it's hard to keep track of them all, regardless of how they earn their power. When this group of women come to battle, their opponents will most likely be overwhelmed by their abilities. Moreover, unlike in other shonen manga, where powerful women are often made to be footnotes in the story, this group of women are generally at the center of attention. Today we present you the top 10 strongest ever female characters up to date in One Piece. At number 10, we have Black Maria. As one of the 6 strongest Tobi-Roppo, Black Maria is very powerful and considered potentially able to challenge an all-star for his position. Black Maria possesses the ability to use both armament and observation haki. She ate the Kumo Kumo no Mi, Moro, Rosmigel, Gruvagoli, an ancient Joan type devil fruit that allows her to transform into a full Rosmigel Gruvagoli, a prehistoric carnivorous spider, as well as into a human spider hybrid. At will, her hybrid form has a centaur-like body. This is a modified version from her regular hybrid form, which has 2 legs and 6 arms. She has several spider abilities, including the ability to walk on walls and ceilings with her spider legs, as well as having poison barbs at the ends of her spider legs. She is able to shoot extremely sticky webs from her body that she can use to trap and bind her opponents, as well as to create a shield of nets. Her webs can even be made into an intricate series of traps so that no matter where someone steps, they will get captured. Her webs are also very flammable. Black Maria's main weapon is Wanido, a gifter that has transformed his entire body into that of a pug, a small dog breed. Due to his small dog body, he can run along a hamster wheel-like mechanism installed on Black Maria's polearm, allowing him to generate fire around himself and increase the destructive power of Black Maria's swings. Nico Robin steals the 9th place. While not at the same superhuman level as Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, Robin has exceptional physical prowess due to spending her entire childhood to a young adult life constantly on the run from various enemies such as the Marines and the world government. Because of her harsh experiences, Robin became physically strong and extremely agile. Robin ate the Hana no Mi, a paramecia type devil fruit that allows her to sprout duplicates of any of her body parts from any surface within range. She can sprout her duplicate body parts from her own body, inanimate surfaces, and even from other people's bodies. She can even sprout duplicate body parts on top of other duplicate body parts. She maintains full control of her duplicated limbs and can perceive sights and sounds remotely through duplicate eyes and ears. The number of duplicates she can create appears to be unlimited so long as they are within the range. By sprouting multiple arms from her opponent's bodies, she can use her power to disarm her opponents, as well as put them into painful submission holds and even snap their bones almost effortlessly. Robin can create entire clones of herself and even sprout gigantic sized limbs. In a fight against Black Maria, Robin unleashed a new technique, Gigante Fru, to create a massive clone of herself with many arms. Then she used a brand new form called Demonio Fleur, becoming a gigantic dark-colored demon with wings. Demonio Fleur allowed Robin to grapple Black Maria's giant body and many spider legs in what she called the Grand Jiguchi Clutch that left the Tobi-Roppo completely defeated. During the 2-year time skip, Robin was taught Fishman Karate fundamentals in the context of palm strikes by Koala of the Revolutionary Army. Since then, Robin has learned how to incorporate the effects of Fishman Karate into a usual fighting style of sprouted limbs, allowing her to break structures with ease through precise palm strikes. Charlotte Smoothie comes in at number 8. Smoothie possesses an extremely high level of physical strength and extraordinary durability. She is shown to have a strong will, being able to withstand Big Mom's Conqueror's haki and remain conscious from her loud screams. Smoothie ate the Shibo Shibo no Mi, a paramecia type devil fruit that allows her to drain liquid from both living and non-living things by squeezing them out like a towel, making her a dehydration human. Smoothie is also capable of using this ability to squeeze out poison, including from her own body, and can also dehydrate opponents by cutting them with her sword. This fruit also allows Smoothie to absorb liquid into herself and her weapons to increase their size and power. Being the top 8, it is no surprise Smoothie can use both armament and observation haki. Climbing up the ladder, we meet Katarina Deon at number 7. Katarina Deon is currently one of the 10 Titanic captains and the captain of the 6th ship of the Blackbeard Pirates. This serves as a testament of teachers' trust in her powers. The full extent of her abilities has not yet been shown, but she is known to be the worst female criminal in the age of pirates and was imprisoned in level 6 of Impel Down. Another testament to her power is the fact that when Blackbeard recruited the level 6 prisoners, he only chose the strongest ones that could survive when pitted against everyone else in a free-for-all battle. Thus, Katarina Deon is one of the strongest level 6 prisoners. Deon ate the Inu Inu no Mi model QB no Kitsune, a mythical Zoan type devil fruit that allows her to transform into a 9-tailed fox. With this power, she can transform into clones of people similar to the Mane Mane no Mi. Stuy snatches the 6th place. Stuy is Mad's first ever successful clone, having been modeled after Miss Buckingham Stuy. She worked as a spy for Dr. Vegapunk and spent years working deeply undercover in the world government until she was forced to discard her cover. Being a former agent of CP0, the strongest hyperpole unit, Stuy has superior superhuman strength. With a single finger thrust, she can produce a concentrated shockwave powerful enough to pierce even the hardest of men from a considerable distance, knocking them unconscious. Stuy's double foot power allows her to generate bat-like wings from her back and suck blood from people by biting into their skin, akin to a vampire. She can quickly incapacitate people whose blood she sucks by putting them to sleep. With her succubus powers, she weakened powerful assassins like Rob Lucy and Kaku, who are both in their awakened form. It comes as a no surprise, Stuy excels in both armament and observation haki. Entering top 5, we meet Suru. As a Marine Vice Admiral, Suru is easily one of the most powerful Marines in the series. Being a part of the same generation of prominent Marines as Garp and Sengoku, even in her elderly age of 63, Suru was strong enough to strike intense fear into Doflamingo. Suru ate the Washu Washu no Mi, a Paramecia class devil fruit that allows her to literally wash and hang out to dry people and objects as if they were clothes, turning them into flat and malleable like clothes. This disables the opponents by rendering them unable to move. This can also clean a limited amount of evil off the victims, which is considered a dangerous ability against pirates. Being a former comrade of Marines with Admiral level strength, she can use advanced armament and observation haki. We now close in on the elite rank with Boa Hancock. Being the top 4, Pirate Empress Boa Hancock is the captain of the Kuja Pirates and was the only female warlord of the sea prior to the organization's disbandment. Noted as the strongest warrior of the infamous Kuja tribe, Hancock has immense physical strength. Her strength is supplemented with tremendous speed and agility as she has incredible skills in hand-to-hand combat. Boa ate the Mero Mero no Mi, a Paramecia class devil fruit that allows a range of attacks which use emotions of lust or perversion to transform opponents into stone. Since Blackbeard was desperate to obtain this devil fruit, it is safe to assume we are yet to see its true hidden potential. Hancock is skilled in long-range combat and is capable of using her devil fruit powers to strike her enemies from a long distance. With the slave arrow, she defeated Blackbeard's entire crew in a blink of an eye, petrifying them in the process. Hancock is one of the very small number of people in the world who can use all 3 types of haki. She is highly skilled in armament haki, which she can combine with her kicks to bypass Logia's intangible defenses. She can also use observation haki and also conqueror's haki, which we've seen her use to knock out weak-willed people with a massive burst. The strongest of the strongest. At top 3, we meet Xion. Although hugely underrated because of her small screen time, Xion, better known as Momosagi, is a Marine Vice Admiral. Xion and Suru have a close relationship due to Suru treating Xion as her little sister. Xion is a hardcore lady, which is demonstrated by the fact when Saturn asked her out 100 times, she rejected him each time. As a Vice Admiral, Xion is capable of using all 3 types of advanced haki. She is strong enough to become an admiral. However, she did not make the cut as Fujitora and Ryokuju got the positions instead. The second strongest female of all time is without a question Yamato. Being Kaido's daughter, Yamato possesses immense physical strength resembling that of a monstrous dad. She is extremely fast and is incredibly durable. Yamato ate the Inu Inu no Mi model Okuchi no Makami, a mythical Zoan type devil fruit that allows her to transform into a divine wolf. as well as a human divine wolf hybrid. According to Kaido, this beast is a guardian deity of Wano. As a Joan, this fruit greatly boosts Yamato's physical abilities. Yamato was able to clash near evenly against her father, Kaido, and Emperor of the Sea in his extremely powerful human dragon form. Being a mythical Joan, this fruit gives her special powers which a regular wolf does not possess. Yamato is able to utilize the element of ice, allowing her to augment her club, protect herself with ice armor, and even release a powerful blast of ice from her mouth, which we see her use to clash evenly and cancel out Kaido's flame breath. It is a no-brainer that Yamato, the daughter of the strongest ever creature alive, is capable of using all three forms of advanced haki. We see Yamato use advanced armament haki while preparing to attack Hatsa. In addition to advanced armament, Yamato can also use future sight. In a move called Raime Hake, she further demonstrated the advanced technique of coating conquerors with a club emitting streams of dark lightning. Most of us probably expected this one. The most powerful ever female in One Piece by a huge margin is definitely Charlotte Linlin, aka Big Mom. As one of the Yonko, Big Mom is one of the 4 most powerful pirates in the world. As the only female member, this effectively makes Big Mom the single most powerful female pirate in the world, possibly the strongest ever in the One Piece history if Imo turns out to be a man. Big Mom was gifted with immense superhuman physical strength and tremendous superhuman durability ever since her birth. She also has a very high level of stamina and endurance. After the death of his previous owner, Caramel, Lin somehow acquired the powers of the Suru no Mi, a paramecia type devil fruit that allows her to manifest people's souls as a ghost-like substance that she can grab hold of so long as the intended victim feels fear. She can then steal the soul from the victim, taking away their lifespan by an amount of her choosing. She can take a person's entire remaining lifespan, thus killing them instantly, or she can just take part of that person's remaining lifespan, leaving their lifespan that much shorter. Once she has them, Big Mom can infuse the stolen souls into objects to give them life, turning them into beings called homies, which act as her servants. Nearly anything can be made into a homie, including animals, plants, minerals, liquids, furniture, food, buildings, and even intangible things such as fire, air, and light. Anything made into a homie gains human-like attributes such as the ability to walk and talk. The only things that cannot be made into homies are people and corpses. She can also consume her own soul in order to make herself bigger and stronger, as well as infuse souls into her own skeleton, allowing her to heal her own broken bones by commanding them to return to their proper structure. In addition to creating homies from the souls she has taken from others, Big Mom can use fragments of her own soul to create special homies, which are far more powerful than regular homies due to being made from her incredibly powerful soul. Her special homies consist of Zeus, later replaced by Hera, a thundercloud summoned with her left hand, Prometheus, a sun summoned with her right hand, and Napoleon, a powerful sword she wears on her head. These 3 special homies are Big Mom's most powerful weapons. Big Mom is one of the few individuals able to imbue their conqueror's haki into their body or objects. She is also capable of using the advanced application of projecting her armament haki out from her body, allowing her to strike opponents without directly making contact with them. She also possesses the ability to use future sight.